Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Welcome, my friends. Thanks so much for stopping by once again as we sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dr. Dave. Fabulous. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today. Oh, we have a special treat that you just don't see on the shelf every day, but I happened to find this. It was just sitting there all by itself and said, "Buy me, take me home." I said, "Okay." It's from the Founders Brewing Company, located in Grand Rapids, Michigan. This is the KBS. Oh, this is a sought after beer. This beer is about 20 months old. Yeah, it was brewed in 2021. And this is brewed with cinnamon, vanilla, and coca. Yeah, coca. Okay, yeah. Well, here's the thing about this beer. It's not for lightweights. It checks in at 12% alcohol by volume. And this is a stout. I do not have any bottle caps from Founders. I sold them quite some time ago on eBay as a set. Excuse me. So let me open this quite carefully so I can preserve it. And I'll display that quite proudly on my fridge. So we're going to go ahead and use this muffin top glassware, pour it straight in because I tell you, we're trying to get this thing to have some nice foam on it. It's not going to be long lasting, but we're trying to get it to where it is. So you see, it's a midnight black. There is no color anywhere around the sides on this beer, and it's got a lovely bit of foam on it, doesn't it? Oh, look at that. A lovely bit of foam. Now, from here, right from here, I can get some aromas. Right from here, I can get some aromas, man. I get some lovely vanilla right here. Well, it's not fair. I got a fan blowing this way, so I bet it's okay. Ooh, chocolate and vanilla, baby. Now, I haven't had this beer for probably about, I'd say 5, 6, 7 years. But I remember some coffee in this beer. I think this was the beer, and I said at the time, that would be the perfect beer if it didn't have that coffee in there. Because I'm not a coffee drinker. I'm not a coffee drinker. So when I get a beer that has coffee in it, it's iffy. But I could be wrong about it. Maybe it doesn't have coffee. All right, my friends, let's thank the brewers there in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Oh, Founders Brewery, man, they do have some fabulous beers there in Grand Rapids. Many cheers to them, and cheers to you at home for watching. Oh, wait, I didn't taste any coffee in there. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you something, good people. This is 12% alcohol. I get none of that. But it has been sitting around, and I don't mean sitting around, I should say aging. It's been aging for almost 2 years. And maybe it has taken that alcohol out of the equation because this is extremely smooth and easy drinking. Oh, this is dangerous beer here. But that is the thing about alcohol. It can sit around from now till the end of time and it's still going to be 12%. That's the same thing with a bottle of whiskey. Yeah, if a bottle of whiskey is 25% now, it's going to be 25% 10 years from now. It's not going to diminish. Mm-mm. The flavors might be off a little bit, but you're still going to have the alcohol in there. This is so smooth and so easy drinking. It's worth every penny. I think this was $6.25 for this 12-ounce bottle. But man, I'm telling you, I just happened to spot it. It was the only bottle up on the shelf, and I'm thinking, wait a minute. And I'm looking around, and I'm looking at everybody else to see if they see it. I said, I can't believe that's KBS. Because usually these bottles are gone the day they're put out. And there's a limit normally on how many you can buy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are sold in 4 packs, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I'm almost 100% sure these are sold in 4 packs. And they're gone. The day they come out, they're gone. And how that lasted, I don't know, but I'm happy. This is absolutely a sipping beer. Don't kid yourself. Now let me read you a little bit about what I wrote down here. It's cinnamon, vanilla, and coca. I already told you that. But what I didn't tell you that it's aged in oak bourbon barrels. Now, that's what makes it more amazing because I don't really get that bourbon in there. Maybe after it sits around a while because it's been on the countertop for about 15 minutes, which maybe it needs another 10 minutes to warm up before it brings that bourbon out. I'm going to tell you though, that's nothing to play with. It really isn't. Now, that would go extremely well with a steak dinner or as a digestive after a steak dinner. Ooh, man, that is just laying right there on my palate. Those chocolate notes. KBS from Founders Brewery out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. If you've ever tried this beer, let me know what you think. If you haven't tried it, good luck on finding the bottle. Maybe you'll be like me and get lucky. Get lucky, Chucky. Make sure you pour it in a glass that can support it, though. And what I mean by that is you want to pour it straight in. You want to release that carbonation. You're going to have an initial a bit of foam on there, and that's okay. You see the lovely lacing clinging to the side of the glass. I mean, that really indicates a good craft beer. I see my fruit flies in here. They know a good craft beer when they smell one, don't they? Oh my goodness, get out of here with that. You can't drink this beer. Get out of here. You know what you do for fruit flies is you get some apple cider vinegar and just put one drop of dish soap in there. They'll be attracted to the apple cider, but once they get in there, they will drown because of the dishwashing liquid. Yeah, it's a sad end, but yeah, better in there than in my beer. Cheers. Mm. Ooh, that is so good. That should be illegal. It's so good. All right, my friends, I'm gonna run out of here. But man, I'm telling you, this is a full body beer, full mouthfeel, medium carbonation. Yeah, you can pair it with food. You can absolutely pair it with food. But I want to be stingy and I want to taste every drop of this beer. So I'm gonna drink it after dinner. You should too. Until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, cheers. Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure. But the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast. And if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers. beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera, but I would sell these at cost. Now, I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made, so I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and you know, I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says, cheers to that.